at MK Leo.
But
yeah, we got a UTDe Esports Orex.
right.
Just finished his semester. God bless that. I'm still 1 day away from that.
Yeah. Well, I think they're still like this. We're right in the middle of finals week.
Okay, yeah.
So some people, depending on their schedules, will already be done. Some haven't taken any finals yet. So it's really a grab bag.
I have an essay I have to write tomorrow morning.
Tomorrow morning?
I've already like basically written it. I need to like put it into a Word document.
All right.
That's like all I have to do. But what we have to figure out now, apologies for that very loud clap, undeniably, it's who's going to win between Orex and Tomatoni. I appreciate that, Desiree.
I liked it. Yeah. I lost it to Tomatoni. He played pretty solid. The plant's out there.
Yeah.
That's a character that's hard to fight sometimes, especially when you get a deficit and you just start randomly getting hit by Patui. You're like, oh no, I'm losing.
The most important thing about playing against Piranha Plant is obviously not overextending.
Right.
And therefore, you need to make sure that you don't get tilted when you play this character, because when you get tilted, you try to do too much.
Yeah, and he definitely has a few different things that can just rid you of stocks like obscenely quickly. Like that up smash is like one of the strongest in the game, I'm sure. And he has a lot of other fast just kill options that can catch you off guard.
The down B for one, very, very hard to contest, but Orex is going to do his best with those turnips, a little plant-on-plant violence. But I think that was a Winky face, so that actually got him some pretty good stage control.
Yeah, he definitely got knocked a little further than usual. Oh, and that is something that Orex and honestly all the Peaches are very good at. Coming down with that float.
Okay.
No, coming down with that float for a tomahawk grab is just so unpredictable. But,
yeah, it's really hard to keep track of Peach's movement.
Yeah. Oh, trying to get something started, pressing every button in the world, hitting the shield, but it works out. Mine's 45%.
I like that. It definitely.
Oh, and great roll lead.
If this is Smash 4, I feel like Peach would probably be dead because, again, like, sometimes you got to remember that the knockback going upwards is no longer calculated with floatiness in mind. It is exclusively weight.
Oh, okay.
Which is different from every previous Smash game. So, you might be thinking, yeah, Piranha Plant's got a very strong up smash, but not quite as much as it used to be against a character like Peach. Oh my gosh.
Okay.
Can't believe he was out of range. Armor. That's so funny.
Yeah, and Peach is very good at punishing a recovery without a hitbox at the top. I see him do like very similar things to Zillion, and they play very often.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right. Okay, here we go.
Damage?
Combos.
Okay, well. Oh, only 41%. Poor Peach, man. He's got to work on this.
I say because I see where that went
no,
wrong.
I understand it. I understand it.
Yeah, he didn't get the instant toss on the turnip, and if he had gotten that, the combo could have gone to like about these percents, honestly, like, the 60s or so.
Yeah, I think Orex is... Oh, okay, makes it back. Orex has definitely been known as like a more neutral-based Peach, but I know one time at, I think around when Low Tier 30 was happening, Myron came to visit UTDe Esports, like they hired him or something, and Myron said like, yeah, you play pretty well, but the big difference between fighting you and fighting these top Peaches is that... Oh, wow. Great catch, but that he was just lacking that punish game, and I think he's been working on it since. Oh, wow.
Oh my gosh.
Big
now,
damage.
We're talking about punish game. That's something that I've never seen from a Piranha Plant before, but that just looked very easy breezy beautiful.
Yeah, landing up air into neutral B is definitely a very true combo, but up air can have a finicky hitbox, but that back air reaching to the heavens, catching Piranha Plant's jump there.
Yeah. That back air can also have a really finicky hitbox, but I think that every single time Orex threw out a back air, he wasn't looking for that lingering hit for coverage. He was looking to kill or getting a big combo every time.
Yeah, it's one of those moves that I think like probably only the first frame or two is actually the strong hit, but if you're timing them properly, you're going to find these kills.
Now Tony going to switch on to the tried and true for him, the one that he's been playing since Smash 4, since he wielded a 3DS to play Smash Brothers. It's King
He
DDD.
loves telling me about his 3DS.
Oh,
he
God.
misses it, man.
That's we all miss the 3DS, Tony.
Curry misses his Wii remote nunchuck as well.
we have some oddballs here tonight in the controller department. Just not anymore. It's kind of a shame.
Yeah.
Okay.
This matchup honestly could be... Wow.
Yeah, that was interesting. Orex is like, send me on my way.
Back air's that way. But it works out.
As long as you avoid getting hit by that Gordo, though.
Tony trying to do some Smash 4 stuff. Jab grab, but,
Yeah.
Jab 2 not maybe being what it used to be.
No, now... Okay, that's actually smart right there by Tony. He set himself up. Now, Orex, on the other hand, you can see that, like, the pressure is really ramping up now that he doesn't have to be afraid of overextending on a character like Piranha Plant, right? King DDD doesn't act too quickly for the most part, and if you can shovel out the defense with a lot of that offensive pressure that Peach is known for, the DDD can start having a lot of trouble.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay.
Oh, wow. The active hitbox on there just going straight through the turnip, and this is scary.
That's so hard to challenge. It's basically a 50-50.
Yeah, there are some characters that can kind of like float around off stage and just say no thank you, but I don't think Peach is one of them, especially without her float off stage.
No, I mean you would think that you can like literally float around off stage, but that doesn't buy you anything other than put you on a timer.
Yeah, and she doesn't. Oh wow, not the best DI, but yeah, she doesn't get float back if she grabs the ledge. So most of the time she won't really have it for those off stage situations. Wow,
my gosh.
A move you don't see very often actually hits, but I mean not the right hitbox.
That's a little bit like seeing the Crom Downer like actually spike.
Yeah, and then it just sends straight up, and you're like, huh, I guess that's why. That's why we don't see it.
Tony had a really good idea there by setting up that Gordo on the ledge, trying to bounce it to cover. Like, you would basically force Orex to land near the ledge. But he kind of mistimed the Gordo right there. But now that he's got the Peach off stage, this could become an even game pretty quickly, and I love that. Orex was expecting that Gordo to be the inside throw, the really short-handed one.
Yeah.
And Tony just threw it directly at him.
Yeah, calls out the jump, and I mean, that's the kind of character knowledge that you'll have when you play the character so long, is you'll be able to understand exactly what your goals do.
It's just such a nice read, man.
Yeah.
But now we see Orex, you know, we're talking about how he's putting a lot of pressure on the DDD. He's dealing really well with what pressure DDD can put on himself. I mean, even right there, he's not falling victim to a whole lot of these projectile traps. However, Tony with a really smart idea to build on some damage.
Yeah, and that inhale, like, surprisingly good sometimes. Just landing with a command grab, it's not an option that a lot of characters have, and even a slow one like inhale is still, you know, potentially pretty scary.
You see definitely really good spacing right there after the landing on the super jump from DDD. But now, okay.
Just holds it out, like, land here, please.
This is an amazing position for Tony to be in right there. I mean, now he's still got the ledge trap set up.
So much pressure, and the down smash was probably close to working, but yeah, lets it rip a little too late.
Yeah, you really got to find how your opponent, like when you play DDD, how they're going to react to that Gordo on ledge. And usually they'll have a specific timing. Most people do with projectiles at ledge. And that's where DDDs really pick up a lot of those edge guards.
Yeah, it was tough for Tony there because he kind of just got caught with his pants down setting up the Gordo, and Orex just rolled right past it, and there really wasn't much he could have done after he committed to the side B.
My gosh, and once again, we're seeing Orex is not messing around with these Gordos. He's staying away.
Oh, it's a bait. It's a bait. I thought it was going to work.
No, it is a bait, and if there's something we know about Tony, that's the kind of stuff that he finds a way to make work. Now, see, that right there is Tony trying to figure out the timing that Orex wants to take when that Gordo comes onto ledge, or at least in that particular situation, what his option 0 is.
Yeah, against a lot of players, honestly, a good read is just... Oh, wow, goes for it all, but yeah. A lot of times a good read is just act like they're going to do what they did last time. But Orex a little better than that, and not falling victim. And this dash attack is not working out. That's the second time he fell out of the second hit. I feel like Ganon used to do that all the time, but they actually nerfed Ganon to make his hitbox work a little better. But okay, good DI on the fair. And wow, double jumps right into the turnip.
You remember how we saw earlier in the set that Tony landed pretty much the exact same thing with the Gordo? We just saw that with Orex right there, too. He went, I can read your recovery option as well.
Yeah, he was like, okay, I'll float here and shoot a thing at you, just like you did, and then call out your drone.
Yeah.
But yeah, good stuff. Tony definitely feeling a little more comfort on the DDD. I think just the biggest problem was some of those early kills were a little suspect. It was a little... I think as DDD, if you don't find these solid hits, it can be a lot harder to win, right?
Yeah, you've definitely got to be able to land those. It's like, I mean, it's not that you have like consistent setups all the time with DDD.
Yeah.
Or like quicker moves to set up into bigger ones. But the big thing with DDD is, of course, you have so many moves that just kill that it's really all about finding your opponent's habits. And the Gordo is a great way to kind of suss a lot of those out.
Right. And he's one of those characters that basically does not have a neutral tool that kills, like back air, sort of, kind of. But yeah, I feel like if Tony was looking a little more harder for those kills around, you know, 100, 110, it possibly could have worked out for him. Like that down smash whiff to that up smash whiff. This game could have been a lot different, but I think he still played it pretty well.